Okay, so now that we've got that up, why don't we have you introduce yourself again and tell us what SmartBomb is.
Sure. My name is Clark Stacey. I'm the Executive Vice President at SmartBomb Interactive. SmartBomb's a independent game development studio based in Salt Lake City. We develop free-to-play games across a variety of platforms. Right now, we're probably best known for National Geographic Animal Jam, which is a virtual world for kids 6 to 10 years old. In its first year of operation, it's amassed 2.5 million players so far and is growing quickly. We're also active in iOS and Android and browser-based 3D, which is where we see a lot of interesting things happening in the gaming market.
Excellent. And to continue on that,
when you answer questions, will you make sure you look at Ken?
Sure.
Yeah. To continue on that, how do you keep up with some of the technology trends as you develop these games? And what are some of the latest trends that you're using to help build the things you're working on now?
That's really one of the fun parts of the industry, is seeing what's coming up next. And I think one of the most exciting things happening in our industry right now is browser-based 3D gaming. Things like the Unity 3D plugin, Flash's new, Adobe's new 3D plugin. I think you're going to see a new wave of games coming in both the casual and the hardcore market. Because one of the challenges in making these types of games is the huge downloads around them. If you don't have that, and if users are able to jump into a 3D world through their web browser, that's going to be an exciting game changer, we think.
Excellent. And I saw that you guys do a lot of stuff with 3D. Are there a lot of others that are really focusing on that? Is that your focus? Is that kind of the trends in games now, is all 3D stuff?
I don't know that a lot of people are focused on browser-based 3D yet. I was at ChinaJoy a couple of months ago and saw some browser-based 3D games there. I think that we're fairly ahead of the curve right now with that. A lot of people are focused on iOS, and justifiably, it's a huge and growing market. But I think that as people find that initial download and getting users into a game that might not be gamers, they're not used to downloading a gigabyte in order to play something. You're going to broaden that market when they don't have to, when they can just jump into a world through their web browser.
Cool. So as you're developing these games, one of the biggest trends right now in entrepreneurship is kind of lean startup, finding out what your customers want and doing an MVP. How do you guys use those tactics as you're developing games and really find out what your users are going to want so you can meet those needs?
Yeah. We have this virtual community in Animal Jam now, and that's something that we have to look at all the time, because while we're partially trying to develop educational and substantive content for kids, at the same time we have to pay the bills. We have to know that if we're going to put 4 artists on a new world within our world, that we're going to be able to monetize that to at least make some money off of that. So. It's a constant juggling act, and there's only so much that you can do with things like focus testing. You really, I think it comes from some experience of having kids, having been a gamer for a long time, and hopefully having a talent pool around us of people who have a good instinct for what's going to work and what isn't. But at the same time, we have to be agile enough that if something doesn't work, we can ball it up and throw it away and not be attached to it, because that's a real path to destruction for a lot of companies.
Yeah.